How to act when a woman ignores you. Destroy her ego. Have you ever been ignored by a woman and felt your heart sink? What if I told you that her silence is actually a gift? Most men panic when a woman withdraws, thinking they've done something wrong. But what if this silence is just a test, a way to see how you handle yourself? Imagine being able to rise above the noise, stay calm, and gain power from her silence. What if you could dismantle your ego without lifting a finger? Let's dive into how you can do exactly that. Let me tell you something about women that many men fail to understand. There will be moments in your life when a woman will ignore you. And for most men, that's the moment when doubt creeps in. They get lost in a whirlwind of emotions, asking themselves, what did I do wrong? Or why isn't she responding? But here's the truth, and I'm about to drop a bombshell. Her silence does not define you. It doesn't diminish your worth or change who you are. In fact, that silence is nothing more than a test, an opportunity to see how you handle yourself. You're here to learn how to be like a stoic warrior, to rise above the noise, and to dismantle your ego without lifting a finger. This is not about revenge. It's about reclaiming your power, understanding the deep psychology at play, and acting with the calm confidence that only a high-value man possesses. Now, you might be wondering, why is she ignoring you? Let's be real. A woman's silence can feel like a hard blow. It hurts. Why? Because we are biologically programmed to seek validation, to want approval, especially from those we care about. We crave that connection. But what if I told you that her ignoring you is actually one of the greatest gifts she can give you? Yes, you heard that right, a gift. Most men crumble when they feel that distance. They panic, scramble, and desperately try to get her attention back. But not us. We see this moment as an opportunity to grow stronger, to deepen our understanding of ourselves, and to prove to ourselves that we can handle this without falling apart. Think about it. Why does her absence affect you so much? Is your worth really tied to her attention? Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, ruled an empire, yet he never allowed others' opinions to sway him. He understood that people come and go, and while we can't control their actions, we can control our response to them. Her silence is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of her own internal struggles. This moment, my friend, is where you separate yourself from the rest. Instead of reacting with desperation, take a step back. Recognize that her withdrawal is a test. Maybe she's testing your patience. Maybe she's dealing with her own problems. Or maybe, just maybe, she simply doesn't like you. And you know what? That doesn't matter. What matters is how you respond. Being ignored is not rejection. It's a reminder that your value is independent of anyone else. Embrace what you cannot change. There is real power in acceptance. This is one of the greatest lessons taught by the Stoics, to accept what is beyond our control. When a woman ignores you, you must accept that you cannot force her attention, and most importantly, you shouldn't want to. This is where most men go wrong. They try to win her back, doubling down on their efforts, or worse, letting their self-esteem crumble. But what do you gain by chasing something that was never under your control? Nothing but wasted energy and frustration. Biologically, women are programmed to test. Whether consciously or subconsciously, she measures how much influence she has over your emotions. And here's the kicker. If you react, you've given her exactly what she wanted. She now knows that she has power over you. So, what's the next step? How do you reclaim your power and truly rise above her silence? In the next section, we'll explore how to develop self-mastery, the key to becoming the high-value man who is unaffected by mind games and manipulative behaviors. Stay tuned. As we discussed earlier, when a woman pulls away, it's crucial not to react with desperation or insecurity. Instead, a Stoic approach helps you turn this situation into a powerful moment of growth and control. Now, let's dive deeper into how to leverage that power and regain control. Acceptance as a weapon. As a Stoic man, you accept the situation as it is and take away the control from anyone else who might try to influence you. Acceptance becomes your weapon. It says, I see what's happening, but it doesn't affect me. This is the essence of Stoicism. Seneca once said, we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. Our minds, gentlemen, are the greatest battlefield. Stop creating suffering over her lack of communication or absence. Her silence doesn't need to control your emotions. Instead, focus on what is within your sphere of influence, your mindset, your growth, your peace. That's where your true strength lies. Let go of what you can't change, and in doing so, you'll unlock a freedom that most will never experience. This is the kind of mental freedom that Stoicism teaches, an unshakable calm amidst chaos. Apply. Reverse psychology now. Let's talk strategy. It's time to play a strategic game, not one of desperation. One of the most powerful psychological tools you can use when a woman ignores you is reverse psychology. Women are incredibly intuitive, and they often expect men to react in predictable ways, either by confronting them, overcompensating, or becoming needy. But what if, instead of following the script, you do the opposite? The concept is simple. Show indifference. Act as if her lack of attention doesn't bother you, as if you're completely unaffected. You've probably heard it before, but actions speak louder than words. When she pulls away, you pull away even more. You don't chase, you don't beg. What happens next? Her curiosity starts to rise. She begins to wonder why you're not reacting like every other man would. Psychologically, this shifts the power dynamic. She starts seeking your attention. It's no longer about you trying to prove yourself to her. It's her wondering why. Her games didn't affect you, but let me make this clear. This isn't about manipulation. It's about maintaining your position as a man who isn't swayed by external validation. Women are emotional beings, and their egos can be fragile. When you break the pattern and step outside their expectations, you create an aura of mystery and strength around yourself. She doesn't pursue you because you're playing hard to get. She pursues you because you genuinely don't need her approval. That's the key difference between high-value men and others. High-value men don't chase, they attract. Focus on self-improvement. Now, let's move to the next point. Focus on improving yourself. Men, when a woman pulls away, it's easy to get caught in thoughts of insecurity, wondering what you could have done differently. But here's a truth you need to remember. The best revenge is massive success. The more focused you become on transforming into the strongest, smartest, and most disciplined version of yourself, the less her actions will matter. The more you grow in all aspects of your life, whether it's building a career, growing your physical strength, or mastering new skills, the less you'll even think about her absence. When she sees you thriving, building an empire within yourself, she'll Realize she made a mistake, not you. And if she doesn't realize it, it won't matter, because you'll be too focused on your own greatness to care. You'll be so absorbed in your growth that her absence won't even faze you. Remember Epictetus's words. First say to yourself what would be true, then do what you have to do. This is your moment, warrior. Who do you want to become? The time she spends away from you should be time you invest in yourself, your growth, your passions, your future. This is your chance to turn pain into progress. Take every ounce of frustration and pour it into the gym, into your career, into your art, into everything that empowers you. Every repetition you make, every skill you master, every goal you achieve brings you closer to becoming the man you were meant to be. The power shift. The truth is, high-value men don't wait for women to come back. They build empires with or without them. When you shift your energy away from her and back onto yourself, something incredible happens. Your confidence grows exponentially. The more you work on yourself, the more you attract the right energy, and women will naturally be drawn to that strength. As you continue to grow and focus on your personal development, remember that your worth isn't tied to anyone else's validation. You define your value. Now, as you embark on this journey of self-improvement and emotional mastery, we'll look deeper into how true confidence manifests in your everyday life. In the next section, let's explore how you can continue to build that unshakable confidence and create a life that attracts success, respect, and yes, the kind of woman you deserve. Building your inner strength and focusing on your growth has already set you on the path to greatness. Now let's explore the profound shift that happens when you truly embrace your own power. Your self-esteem skyrockets. You begin to realize something truly profound. Her validation was never what you needed in the first place. A woman's attention, like everything in life, is fleeting. Here today, gone tomorrow. But your growth, your personal development, that's something that stays with you. That's eternal. This is your moment to rise, warrior. It's time to build your body, sharpen your mind, and expand your influence. The more you focus on yourself, the more you will realize that her absence feels like nothing more than a distant echo against the backdrop of your greatness. When you make your growth your priority, her silence becomes irrelevant. Imagine standing tall, living a life where you no longer chase after anyone's attention or approval. Instead, you become so focused on your own journey that you cannot be distracted by anything or anyone who isn't aligned with your purpose. That's true power. Her ignoring you, it's just a fleeting moment that pales in comparison to the power you'll feel when you focus on building yourself up. The real power comes from within. It's about what you build, not what you get from others. You've just learned the most valuable lesson, how to maintain your power when a woman ignores you. But here's the thing, this isn't just about her. It's about you. It's about your growth, your peace, and your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. This isn't a challenge for the weak. It's for those who are willing to master themselves, to push through discomfort, and to rise above the noise. If you're ready for this challenge, write "Challenge Accepted" in the comments. Let the world know that you're not waiting for anyone's validation. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss content that fuels your warrior spirit. We're just getting started. There's more to come to help you on your journey of becoming unstoppable. Remember, this path isn't for everyone. It's for the strong, the ones who dare to rise, to be great, and to never settle. You're one of them.